There we go.
That's all the shots you don't take. Free to call that and then get slumped down by a anything at all. Just available.
Mic's not working. Does it?
Yeah, the light's not
there's,
on.
Oh, there's no. Is there
I
a power
wasn't even
button?
checking
This is
that.
a new one. Gosh, my eyes are so terrible. Okay. There's a power button on this too, and I think I didn't see the green light on.
We got it back.
Oh yeah?
I hear you saying you got the power button.
All right, folks, welcome back to the second half of the second period. Many apologies for the lack of audio in the first half. We had some technical difficulties with the Bluetooth microphone, but I promise I was giving you guys some of my best stuff. That's the feedback I've gotten from the parents that were sitting next to me listening. Award-winning quality commentary, and it's lost forever. But as we come back, we have exactly 9 minutes left in period number 2. Rampage are currently up 2-1. And it's been a pretty well battled back and forth kind of game. And hopefully the boys are ready to finish out strong. From what I'm seeing so far, some keys to the game are getting sticks in lanes. Our boys are doing a good job causing turnovers in their zone when we're down there and in the neutral zone. However, I would say that one of the stronger qualities of the Junior Kings team is that they're pretty quick. So we've got to make sure that we keep sticks in lanes, take the puck away, and don't get caught behind us. Out on the ice to start the second half of the second period, we've got Drexel, Whitted, Sarver, Wheeler, Bisley, and Zach Stahl in net. Rampage win the draw up to Wheeler at the point. Wheeler drops it for Drexel. Drexel sends it in hard. Goaltender makes a save, goes to the far side corner. Bisley pinches in down low, sends it over to Whitted, comes up the boards on the near side. Wheeler tries to turn around. Whitted gets in there, and then the Kings are going to flip and clear. Bisley comes back for it. Not enough for icing. Bisley picks it up in his own zone. Back behind his net, skates to the near side. Quick takeaway. It ends up back in the corner. Into the corner now. And the puck gets flipped across to the far side. Bisley sends it up the wall, but not out. Kings pinching in are going to keep the puck in the zone. And then Wheeler gets a stick on it. It comes up to Drexel. Drexel sends it across for Whitted. Whitted's across the red line over to Sarver. Sarver on the near side. Takes a shot, deflects off a stick, up and out of play. 8:11 left in period number 2. We're going to face off in the Junior King zone. Out on the ice, we've got Roberts, Foster, Whittingham, Merrill, and Huff. Rampage win the draw. Up to Huff. Just doesn't get much on the shot. Kings coming back the other way with speed. Puck into the Rampage zone down low in the far corner. Kings skate it to the near side. Send it back the other way. Merrill gets there, sends it up and just out of the zone. And then Roberts backhands it up to Foster. Foster's into the zone. Foster takes a shot. Goaltender gets just a piece, comes to the near side. Huff sends it back down low. It's in the corner. Kings with it on their stick. Puck up the near side wall. Huff turns. Roberts goes after it behind the net. Puck on the far side wall. Kings are going to flip it up and out. They're back into the Rampage zone with speed. Shot taken. Stahl gets a piece. It goes up into the netting and out of play. Out on the ice, we've got Wilton, McManus, King, Espirito, and Bender face off in the Rampage zone. Kings win the draw. Quick shot, body's in the way, comes out to the blue line. Another quick shot, body's in the way, bounces around up front, shot, and Stahl has it in his glove. He's going to hang on. Wilton to take the draw. Tied up down low. Kings get there, take a shot, goes off the side of the net, ends up back behind. Puck in the corner. Espirito with a takeaway, feeds it up and out of the zone, off of the Kings stick. They're going to turn around with it, flip it back the other way. Espirito coming back the other way. He makes a move, takes the red line. He's going to flip it in on net. Kings goaltender's just going to cover it up, and we'll get a face-off in the Junior King zone. 6:55 left in period number 2. Same crew out as before. Puck gets the far side wall. Kings clear it out to neutral. They skate it through. They're into the Rampage zone on the near side. Shot taken. Ends up going up and to the far side and comes up to the point. Kings chip it out of play and into the locker room. 6:40 left in period number 2. Face off in the Rampage zone. Out on the ice, we've got Sarver, Whitted, Drexel, Wheeler, Bisley. Oh, sorry, face-off's going to come just outside the Rampage zone. Tied up on the draw. It's anybody's puck. Looks like Kings are going to dump it in on net. Stahl's just going to hang on to it. Same crew out as before. Rampage win the draw. Bisley's going to skate it to the near side. Sends it up off the boards, looking for Sarver, goes off the stick into the zone. Drexel applying pressure on the forecheck. Drexel gets there, skates to the far side, leaves it for Whitted. Whitted centers the pass, nobody home. It's going to come through to the near side wall. Kings flip it up, but not out. Bisley loses the handle. Whitted sends it on net. Goaltender turns it aside to the far side wall. Puck comes up and out to the neutral zone. Kings skate back into the Rampage zone with it. Shot taken, Stahl with the save. Kings skate around to the far side. Puck comes up front, and Bisley with a takeaway, turns and skates with it. Tries to sauce it over to Sarver. Kings clear the zone. Drexel comes back for it, picks it up in his own zone. He's going to skate to the far side. Turns around, picks up the puck, sends it over to Whitted, blows a tire, and then Wheeler's going to flip it into the zone. Sarver applying pressure on the forecheck. Rampage going for a change. Tied up on the far side wall. Puck goes down low into the corner. Rimmed around to the near side. Huff centers the pass. It goes through to the far wall. Roberts up to the point. Shot by Merrill. Body's in the way. Puck ends up in the near side wall. Puck stuck on the wall and comes up, and Whittingham doing battle. Kings clear it out to neutral. Huff sends it across to Merrill. Rampage have to tag up. They do so. Up to Foster. It's into the zone. Puck bouncing around, and Merrill takes a shot. Weird bounce out of the corner. Huff pinches in at the wall to keep it down low. And then Whittingham sends it back behind the net. Foster's there waiting for it. Merrill centers the pass, and we have a penalty coming to the LA Junior Kings. I didn't realize we had a delayed penalty coming. So 4:43 left in period number 2. Rampage are going to go on the power play. Just our second power play of the game. Out on the ice to start the power play, we've got Whitted, Whittingham, Drexel, Bisley, and Wheeler. Rampage win the drop to Bisley at the point. Fed down to Whittingham, down into the corner to Drexel. Drexel for Wheeler out front, Whitted with the shot, goaltender with a save. The Kings clear it. That was a nice save. That was a good move by the Rampage boys. Bisley goes back for it. He's got a player on, changes direction for Wheeler. Wheeler turns, skates with it, sends a pass over to... looked like the Rampage are offside. At least that's the whistle. So we get a stoppage. Face-off will be outside the Junior King zone. 1:35 left of power play time. Looks like we'll have the same crew out as before. 4:17 in the period. Whittingham to take the draw. Rampage win the draw. Back to Bisley. Fed over to Wheeler. Wheeler cross ice to Whitted. Whitted makes a quick move at neutral, flips it up towards Drexel. Drexel's into the zone, the near side, makes a move down low into the corner, holds up at the wall, gets pinched up a little bit. Now he sends it up to Bisley at the point. Biz over to Wheeler. Wheeler back to Biz. Biz drives down, takes a shot up high. Goaltender makes a save. Whittingham comes out of the zone, and now he gets poke check back into the Rampage zone. Stahl comes out to play it. Whittingham's going to turn with it. Drexel picks it up. He turns, feeds it over to Whittingham on the near side. To Bisley. Bisley's through, into the zone. Down low. Gets pinched up. Whitted comes in, picks up the puck. Over to Whittingham. Whittingham down to Drexel. Centering pass. Goaltender deflects. It goes to the far wall. Wheeler makes a move in the corner. He's going to drive it down low. Fed out front, sticks in the way. It's going to come bouncing up and out of the zone. Just 28 seconds left on the power play. Bisley comes back for it. Sends a stretch pass. Nobody home. And the Kings turn around. They're going to dump it into the Rampage zone. Try to send it back down that way. Rampage on a change. Merrill picks it up. Down low. Waits to reset. Merrill over to Sarver. Sarver feeds it off the wall into the zone. Foster picks it up. Fed back behind the net. Foster up off the wall to Sarver. Sarver with the shot. Oh, deflects it. Foster was there. Held up in the corner. Roberts is in there doing battle. Foster picks it up. He's going to skate back behind the net. Gets clogged up a little bit. Roberts comes in to try to help out. Puck bounces out front. LA Kings put it on their stick. They feed it up and out of the zone. Back into the Rampage zone with it. Merrill changes direction up to Roberts. Kings are back at full strength, by the way. Sarver comes skating through with speed into the zone to the near side. Shot taken goes off the side of the net. Sarver's in there with Roberts. Shot taken. Goaltender makes a save, and now it's going to bounce up and out of the zone. Espirito comes back for it at neutral ice. Espirito skates back into his zone, sauces the pass over to Sarver. Quick poke check, and it's going to come back to Huff, who sends it up to Foster. Foster pulls it off the wall, and then Huff is going to slide it into the Junior King zone on the far side. Puck comes up the near side wall and out. Junior Kings, comes back on the near side wall. Junior Kings pick it up in their own zone. They turn with it. They're going to skate through neutral into the Rampage zone with it to the far side. Shot taken, Stahl with the save. And now the puck gets sent out into the corner on the near side. Out to neutral ice. Kings are going to turn it around. They turn, fire it on net. Stahl's just going to hang on to it. 1:08 left in period number 2. We're going to face off in the Rampage zone. Out on the ice, we've got McManus, Wilton, King, Espirito, and Bender. Kings win the draw up to the point. They're going to drive it down the near side wall, skate out to center, pass across, hits the far wall. McManus is going to pick it up. He skates it out of the zone. McManus skates through. It's into the Kings zone. Wilton holds it up at the wall. He's got a player on. Espirito comes back for it, sends it down low, and now the Kings try to turn it around. They clear the zone with it. Puck gets hit into the Rampage zone. Espirito comes back for it, skates it behind his net to the far side, up off the wall, not out of the zone. Back down low, Bender picks it up behind the net. Sends it up to King. King sends it off the wall. Wilton's going to pick it up, wrangles it in, skates to the far side. He's into the zone. Puck gets lost right into the corner. Send across to the far side corner. King send it up and out of the zone. They're going to pick it up, and they're coming back the other way with speed. Into the Rampage zone on the near side. Shot taken, Stahl with the save. He's going to hang on. Just 6 seconds left in period number 2. We're going to face off in the Rampage zone. Out on the ice, we've got Whitted, Drexel, Bisley, Wheeler, and Sarver. 6 seconds left in period number 2. Rampage need to get it clear here. Quick shot, Stahl with the save. Comes out behind, Wheeler wrangles it in, sends it up off the wall, and time expires. On period number 2. So your score after 2 is 2-1 in favor of your Colorado Rampage. Hopefully you can hear me now. So one more period left to play. Rampage need to protect their 1-goal lead, which is not much. Need to protect that lead and maybe give ourselves a little bit more of a cushion. I'd like to see us get a couple more goals in the back of the net. Out on the ice, we've got Sarver, Whitted, Drexel, Bisley, and Wheeler, and Zach Stahl in net. Time just about expired on the intermission. Out on the ice, we've got Drexel, Whitted, Sarver, Bisley, Wheeler, and Stahl. And we have one player from the Junior Kings leaving the ice, going to the locker room. I think that's the same one that was injured earlier in the game, but I didn't think he came back out. Tied up on the draw, comes back to Wheeler. Wheeler sends it to the far side boards. Whitted pokes it forward. Little back and forth at neutral. Now the Kings turn around. They're back into the Rampage zone on the far side. Shot taken, Stahl with the save. He's going to hang on. Same crew as before. 16:44 left in period number 3. Puck goes to the far wall. Whitted picks it up back behind the net. Makes a move out front. Sends a stretch pass up, looking for Drexel. Doesn't connect, and that is icing. It's a good look, just outside the reach. 16:31 left in period number 2. Faceoff's going to come back into the Rampage zone. Rampage win the draw into the corner. Kings try to jump on it real quick. Ends up in the near side corner. Tied up down low. Kings send it up to the point but not out. Shot goes wide of the net. Ends up on the far side. And we've got a penalty coming to the Rampage. Looks like that one's going to Blaze Wheeler. 16:16 left in period number 3. Rampage are on the penalty kill. Out on the ice to start the PK, we've got Foster, Whittingham, Esperito, and Merrill. Rampage win the draw. Esperito turns, sends it up off the wall, but not out. Kings send it down low on the inside wall. Down into the corner. Back up the inside wall. Back down low. Centering pass. Quick shot, and that one deflects in. So with 15:58 left in period number 3, on a second power play goal, the Junior Kings tie it up at 2. Out on the ice, we've got Roberts, Foster, Whittingham, Merrill, and Huff. Kings skated to the near side, chip it into the zone. Foster gets pinched up down low. Whittingham's in there too. Kings send it up the boards to the point on the near side. Fed in, deflected up and over, and ends up on the far wall. Kings send it back into the corner. Then back again. Huff sends it up. It poked out. Foster's going to pick it up. Foster's through the neutral. Makes a move into the zone. Takes a quick shot. Goaltender makes a save. He's going to cover it up. And we get a stoppage. We'll have a face-off in the Junior Kings zone. 15:28 left in period number 3. Same crew out as was just out. Ref did not like something that they saw, so they're going to do this one again. Rampage win the draw. Shot goes off a body, ends up down low behind the Junior Kings net. They're going to skate to the near side. Send the stretch pass up, doesn't connect. That's going to be icing. We get a whistle and a stoppage, and the face-off will be in the Junior King zone. 15-16 left in period number 3. Out on the ice, we've got McManus, Wilton, King, Espirito, and Bender. Tied up on the draw, goes down low. Kings send it hard off the glass up to neutral. Espirito with the takeaway, turns it back around. Gets held on the near inside wall. Little back and forth. Pucks, Kings have it. Pull it off the wall. They're going to skate it to the far side. They're through neutral into the Rampage zone on the far side wall. Gets chipped down low, and Bender's going to have to come after it behind his own net. He sends it hard off the wall, out of play, and keep your head on a swivel, folks. We are taking donations to get the commentator a helmet for safety. Same crew out as before. 14:41 left in period number 3. Face off in the Rampage zone. All tied up in the draw. Now it comes out, and King's going to pick it up. He flips it over for McManus. McManus makes a move into the zone. McManus takes a shot. Goaltender makes a save. Big hit in the corner. Junior Kings taking a penalty. Rampage will go on the power play with 14:26 left in the game. Out on the ice to start the power play, we've got Roberts, Sarver, Foster, Merrill, and Espirito. Does appear it's going to be a 2-10 based on the fact they just put a second player in the box. Roberts to take the draw. Rampage win the draw. Merrill up at the point. Sends a shot from up high, goes up and over, ends up on the inside wall. Up to the point, Espirito has it. He's going to flip it down into the corner. Puck comes up the inside wall, up to Espirito at the point. Fed down to Sarver. Sarver takes a shot. Goaltender makes a save. Puck comes out front. Kings have it on their stick. They skate it out of the zone, take the red line. They're going to dump it into the Rampage zone. And a quick turnover, weird turnover, and the puck ends up back behind the Rampage net. Roberts is going to change direction. Merrill sets up behind his own net, up to Foster. Foster skating through into the zone on the near side. He's going to skate down the wall into the corner. Foster turns up to Espirito. Quick shot. Goaltender makes a save. 13:29 left in period number 3. 1:03 left on the power play for the Rampage boys. We'll get a fresh power play unit out on the ice. We've got Whitted, Drexel, Whittingham, Wheeler, and Bisley. Rampage win the drop to Wheeler at the point. Cross to Bisley. Quick mishandle, and now King's coming back the other way. Into the Rampage zone with speed. Puck gets deflected down into the corner. Drexel's going to pick it up. Going to try to regroup in his own zone with it. Drexel comes skating out. Into the neutral zone. Threads the needle. It goes down low into the near side. Fed up to Wheeler. Wheeler across to Bisley. Down to Whittingham. Whittingham turns, feeds it down to Drexel in the corner. Up to Bisley, goes through the stick. It's going to come all the way back into the Rampage zone. 26 seconds left on the power play. Bisley picks it up. He's going to turn with it to the near side. Fed up to Whitted. Whitted pulls it off the wall. He's going to skate over to center. Then feed it. Sorry, not quite through. And now Whitted's got it. He's into the zone. Over to Drexel and then back again. Bisley has it at the point. He feeds it down to Whittingham. Whittingham turns, fires off of a boot. And now down low into the corner. Junior Kings are back in full strength. Pass goes through to the near side boards. Puck kept in the zone. Junior Kings get it back. They send the pass across to the far side boards. Up and out of the zone. Wheeler has to come back for it. Makes a quick move in the corner. Tied up down low in the corner. Whitted pulls it out of there. He's going to skate up and out of the zone. Whitted's through neutral, takes the far side, tries to feed the pass through, goes through, ends up in the near side wall. Kings coming back the other way. They chip it into the Rampage zone and give chase down low. Puck is back behind the Rampage net. Fed up front. Puck bouncing around up front. Ends up in the far corner. The far wall, up to the point. Whitted gets it on his stick. He's going to clear it up out of the zone and go for a change. Kings regroup in their own zone with the puck. Up the far side wall, off the stick, into the Rampage zone. Stahl leaves it for Merrill. Merrill picks it up. He's going to have to change direction and drops it for Huff back behind the net. Huff sends it up the boards, out of the zone. Kings have it back. They send it off the boards on the far side, deflected into the Rampage zone. Merrill gets there in the corner. He's got a man on, sends it up the far wall. Kings are going to trap it down low in the corner. Center of the pass, comes up. Wilton clears the puck. Little back and forth at neutral ice, and now Kings coming back into the Rampage zone. Skate to the near side. The puck gets deflected back behind the net. Espirito sends it up the boards on the near side, looking for McManus. Puck is up and out of the zone. Little back and forth. McManus picks it up. It gets poke checked across to the far side. And then McManus sends it back for Bender. Bender around to the near side to Espirito. Up the near side wall. Kings have the puck back. Gets chipped up off a body. I think Stahl had to get in the way of that one. Dangerous opportunity. McManus is going to turn and fire. That's going to be icing. And we get a stoppage. We'll get a face-off back in the Rampage zone. 10:03 left in period number 3. Out on the ice, we've got Whittingham, Bender, Roberts, and Foster, and Espirito. Quick shot goes wide of the net. Roberts gets there, feeds it up for Whittingham, goes off a stick out to neutral, and the Kings send it back in offside. .9:55 left in period number 3. Scores 2-2. Face-off will go to the center dot. Same crew out as before. Kings win the draw. They send it back to the far side. They chip it up into the zone. It's going to rim around the boards to the near side. Espirito tries to get a stick on it, gets pinched up down low in the corner. Kings send it across to the far side. Quick shot. Stahl with the save. He's going to hang on. Get some fresh skaters out on the ice with 9:37 left in period number 3. Out on the ice, we've got Wheeler, Bisley, Whitted, Drexel, Sarver. Rampage pick up the puck. Wheeler turns with it, flips it up towards Sarver. Sarver tries to send it back off the wall. Kings pick it up. They're going to turn, fire it into the zone. Down low into the corner. Bisley changes direction to the far side. Wheeler has to go after it. Makes a quick move. He's up and out of the zone. Into the Kings zone on the far side. Wheeler drives it down low, centers the pass. Goes to a Kings player. Out of the far wall. Sarver gets things tied up, keeps the puck in the zone for a little bit. He turns around with it on the near side. Centers the pass for Drexel. Drexel tries a backhand shot, can't get anything on it. King's coming back the other way. Into the Rampage zone, shot taken. Stahl with the save, bounces way up in the air. Wheeler has to wrinkle it in. It's going to skate to the near side. Quick poke check, keeps it down low into the corner. Kings take a shot, deflects off the back of the net. Kings with it in the far corner. Puck comes right out front. It's loose out front, and now Stahl's going to cover it up. Get a little pushing and shoving and clearing of the crease. 8:32 left in period number 3. We'll get a face-off in the Rampage zone. Out on the ice, we've got Merrill, Huff, Wilton, McManus, and King. King send the puck down low into the corner. Out to Merrill. Merrill feeds it up for King. Goes off a skate out of the zone. King send it across to the inside wall and then dump it back into the Rampage zone. Huff has to come back for it after the puck. Sends it up the near side. King's pinching in. They're going to keep it in the zone. Out to McManus. He's going to turn with it. He skates through neutral. Takes the red line. He's into the King zone on the far side. Held up at the point. King has it. He feeds it back down the other way. Now King's coming back out of the zone into the Rampage zone. Fed across to McManus on the near side. McManus feeds it over and through, goes off the stick and into the Kings zone. Kings pick it up down low in their zone. Rampage get a change. Stretch pass up to a Kings player just right here on the near side. Huff gets a stick on it, sends it back up but not out. Puck goes back down low. Whittingham gets there. He's going to turn and skate with it. Gets it out of the zone. Kings player with it at neutral ice. Comes back the other way. Fed back into the Rampage zone. Up and out. Roberts is going to turn and skate with it. He's into the King zone with it. Shot taken. Goaltender makes a save. He's going to cover it up. I think it's Foster, but I didn't see how it happened. They got tangled up down low, but I didn't see what led up to it. 7:05 left in period number 3. We'll get a face-off in the King zone. On the ice, we've got Foster, Roberts, Whittingham, Espirito, and Bender. Rampage win the drop to the point. Bender sends it down the wall, back behind into the near side corner. Puck gets sent across to the far wall, and Kings are going to send it up and clear it. They knock it down. They're nice poke check by Espirito to take that one away. Roberts tries to fire, unable to clear because the ref is in the way. Now he's going to push it up and out of the zone. Roberts takes it away, sends it over, looking for Foster. Whittingham picks it up. He's going to skate it into the zone. Quick shot goes up and over, ends up on the far wall. Back up to Bender at neutral ice. He turns around with it. He's going to send it over off the wall, looking for Espirito. Up, stretch pass, doesn't connect, and that's going to be icing. So with 6:25 left in period number 3, we'll get a face-off back in the Rampage zone. Out on the ice, we've got Whitted, Sarver, Drexel, Bisley, and Wheeler. Puck goes out front, gets deflected into the far corner. Battle for the puck down low. Comes up to Sarver. He's going to turn with it, flips it up, looking for Drexel. Drexel turns, feeds it off a Sarver stick to Wheeler. Wheeler's going to chip it in. Puck back behind the net. Sarver tries to turn and fire, deflects up and ends up on the near side. Sarver's going to knock it down, keep it in the zone, feeds it down into the corner for Whitted. Whitted centers the pass to Sarver, shot taken. Goalie got a piece of it. It goes up into the netting. Nice little feed right out front. 55 left in period number 3. We'll get a face-off in the Junior King zone. Same crew out as before. Tied up on the draw. Bounces up to Kings player up high. They're going to turn around, skate it out of the zone. Into the Rampage zone with it. Shot, deflects off a stick, ends up in the corner. Up to Sarver. Sarver to Whitted. Whitted makes a quick move through neutral. He's in the King zone over to Wheeler. Wheeler takes a shot up high. Goaltender has it in his glove. He's just going to hang on, and we'll get a face-off in the Junior King zone. 5:31 left in period number 3. Looks like we'll keep the same crew out. Puck bounces across. Kings are going to pick it up. They skate it out of the zone. Into the Rampage. They actually never crossed the blue line, but they were called for offside because the linesman just couldn't see it. 5:24 left in the game. We'll get a face-off just outside the Rampage zone. Kings win the draw. Send it across to the near side. Flip it up in the air into the Rampage zone. And we get a whistle for icing. Faceoff will be back in the Junior King zone. 5:17 left in period number 3. Does look like we're going to keep the same crew out. Kings flip it way up in the air, bounces out and around into the Rampage zone. They send the pass across the far side wall. Bisley gets there, drives it up the wall and up and out of the zone. Kings recollect. Whitted with the takeaway. He's going to feed it up to Sarver. Sarver's into the zone. Fed out front, bouncing around. Drexel trying to get a stick on it. And now puck comes up and out to neutral. Kings coming back and unable to enter the zone. Whitted with the takeaway, feeds it up to Drexel. He's into the zone. Drexel across to Merrill. Merrill takes a shot up high. Goaltender has it in his glove and is going to hang on. And out on the ice, we've got McManus, Wilton, King, Huff, and Merrill. Rampage win the draw over to Huff on the far side. Shot goes wide of the net, ends up back behind. McManus gets in there, feeds it up the wall. Huff able to hold it at the point, turns around, dumps it back in. Now Kings dump it and clear it out. Kings player into the zone. It's going to drive it down into the corner. And we have a penalty coming to the Rampage for a high stick. 4:11 left in the game. Rampage are going to be back on the penalty kill. Out on the ice to start the PK, we've got Whittingham, Foster, Wheeler, and Bisley. Down in the corner, Wheeler sends it around the boards to the near side. Biz flips it up and out of the zone. Back into the zone. Bisley's got it. He's going to clear the zone again. Kings turn, feed it across to the far side. Skate back in their own zone with it. They're going to change direction. Take it to the far side, through neutral, into the Rampage zone. Puck to the near side. Fed down low into the corner. Back up again, near side wall. Puck across, shot taken, Stahl gets a piece, goes up, ends up on the near side wall. Kings feed it down low into the corner. Centering pass attempt, shot gets deflected, goes wide, and ends up on the far side. Kings pick it up on the wall, they're going to dump it. It's going to rim around to the near side, bounces way up in the air, up to the point, and now it's going to bounce out. So Kings have to tag up and regroup. Kings make a move. They're back into the Rampage zone. Just about a minute left on the penalty kill for the Rampage boys. Off the wall, out to center, shot taken, goes up and over, ends up in the far side, and Wheeler's going to send it up the boards. Foster wrangles it in. He's going to skate through. He's in the Kings zone. Sends it down low in the corner. The rest of the Rampage penalty killers going for a change. 43 seconds left. We got a player tangled up in the corner and a helmet came off. So we get a stoppage. We've got 40 seconds left on the penalty kill. 2:51 in the game. And out on the ice to take over on the PK, we've got Whitted, Drexel, Huff, and Espirito. And that faceoff's going to come outside the zone as it was due to an equipment malfunction. Rampage win the draw. Espirito chips it up into the Kings zone. They're going to send it across to the far side, up the wall, into the Rampage zone on the near side. Espirito gets there, fires it, goes off of Whitted's body. He has to wrangle it back in, sends it up to the point, but not out. Kings dump it down low. It's going to go to the far wall. Kings send it back behind the Rampage net. Up to the point on the near side. Shot, stall with a save. Puck goes across to the far side. Kings feed it down low. It's back behind the Rampage net. 3 seconds left on the penalty kill. Kings send a shot in, doesn't make it through. Whitted feeds it up, not out. Shot goes off the side of the net. Rampage are back at 5. Puck still in the Rampage zone. Down low. Back behind the net. Kings still with the puck. They feed it up to the point on the far side. Back down again. Back behind the net. Espirito gets in there. Sends it up to Drexel. Drexel turns with it. Sends a pass across to Whitted. Whitted flips it up looking for Sarver. And Sarver gets called for offside and wasn't. So 141 left in period number 3. The faceoff will be just outside the Rampage zone. Comes back to this side. Out on the ice, we've got Roberts, Whittingham, Foster, Wheeler, and Bisley. Kings win the draw. They're going to send it in and down low. Bisley sends it across to Wheeler on the far side. Wheeler feeds it up off the boards and out of the zone. Kings turn it around again. Roberts knocks it down. He's going to send it up. Kings send it back the other way. It comes back to Wheeler in his own zone. Wheeler off the boards on the far side. And Kings have the puck back in their own zone. They send it off the boards to the near side. They're going to flip it in the Rampage zone to give chase. Wheeler comes down low for it. Skates to the near side. Sends it up for Whittingham. Goes off of a skate and unable to clear. Unfortunate and nice save by Zach Stahl. Kings feed it down the near side. Really unfortunate, weird turnover. Nice save by Zach Stahl. Shot goes off a body, doesn't make it through. Comes back out to the point. Under a minute left to play. Roberts is going to wrangle it in. He skates through neutral, takes the red line. He's going to dump it and go for a change. Rampage getting a change. 39 seconds left. Puck across to the Kings. They're going to dump it into the Rampage zone. Espirito has to come back for it. Pass deflects off a stick up into the netting and out of play. So we get a stoppage. 26 seconds left. We'll have a face-off in the Rampage zone. On the ice, we've got King, McManus, Wilton, Merrill, and Espirito. Tied up on the draw. King sent it to the point. Shot doesn't make it through. Bouncing around. Merrill clears the zone. Merrill skates out of the zone. He's into the King zone with it on the near side. Merrill drives it down low, sends a pass up top, goes off of a stick, comes out of the zone. Just 8 seconds left. Espirito's going to flip it back into the King zone, and that's icing. So with 3.4 seconds left, we'll have the faceoff come back to the Rampage zone. Scores all tied up 2-2. Rampage need to just do their best to eat this puck and or ice it, clear it, whatever. Out on the ice, we've got Sarver, Whitted, Drexel, Merrill, and Huff.
Coach, are you pulling the goalie here?
Kings win the draw, take a shot, goes up and over, ends up on the near side wall, and time expires on period number 3. So your score after 3 is tied. And I believe we go to a 3v3 5-minute overtime. They got 5 minutes up on the board, so I think that's probably correct. 3v3 sudden death overtime. All right, so our first overtime of the weekend. Looks like we switched sides. So Stolly's going down to the other end of the ice there, getting set up, and out on the ice to start our 3v3 three-man attack is Whittingham, Sarver, and Bisley.
Nobody got one to do. You got one in.
All right, here we go, overtime. A little extra hockey today.
I got shootout. Shootout,
Puck goes to the far side boards. Junior Kings are going to pick it up. They skate it back into their own zone. The name of the game in a 3v3 overtime instant sudden death is possession, puck possession. Kings skate in on the far side, up to the point. Cross to the near side. Puck gets fed through. Stahl with the save. He's going to hang on. And we'll get a face-off in the Rampage zone. 4:35 left in overtime. Looks like we'll have we'll change out all 3 players. So we got Wheeler, Whitted, and Drexel coming out to take over for the 3-man attack. Rampage win the draw back into the corner. Wheeler's going to turn behind his net. Over to Whitted. Whitted skates to the far side, up to Wheeler. Wheeler looking for Drexel just behind him, so Drexel has to try to come back for it. Battle for the puck on the boards. It's going to come back to a Kings player. Kings skated into their zone, send it to the far side. Kings are going to make a move. They're back into the Rampage zone. Shot from up high. Stahl with the save. Goes into the corner. Drexel turns around. He's going to skate back behind his own net. Wait for everybody to set up. Drexel up to Whitted. Whitted makes a quick move. He's into the zone with it. Skates to the near side. Centering pass attempt. Kings player was there. Whitted comes after it in the corner. Skates off the wall. Turns around, fires, goes off the side of the net. Ends up in the corner. Whitted comes back and gets it. Drives it down low. Whitted's going to skate back behind the net. He's going to turn with it. Centering pass attempt is just behind. Kings are going to get there. Sarver comes in, ties things up, keeps things down in the corner. Puck tied up down low. Sarver's in there. There's a Kings player in there as well. Sarver takes the puck away. He's going to turn to the outside. Sarver takes a shot. Goaltender makes a save. Puck comes loose, comes out front, and now ends up on the inside wall. Junior Kings send it back behind their net. Whittingham gets their first out to. That's it! Jack Whittingham to Ian Merrill. Just in. Kings send the pass back behind their net, and nobody goes in after it. So Whittingham goes in, rushes in, picks it up, and finds Ian Merrill crashing in just fresh off the bench. And with 3:01 left in overtime, your Rampage boys come away with their first victory of the weekend, and it was not an easy one. So, all right, folks. Well, it's really nice to finally share a little bit of good news with you guys this weekend. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Sorry about the audio problems right there at the beginning. We will see you back bright and early tomorrow morning, 7:30 Central Time, which is 6:30 back home in Colorado. And if you guys are awake and have a cup of coffee with you, I'll see you then. All right, congratulations, boys.